Happy game day, everyone. Today, I'm going to make my predictions for the Packers-Falcons game. Predictions for this game are not going to be easy. I don't imagine anybody has a clear-cut winner or loser in this game. Of course, we go back to last season and the matchups there, both during the season when it was a total shootout and during the playoffs when our offense had just flat run out of steam. There's not a whole lot different on the offensive side of the ball for the Falcons, but of course there's a great deal of difference a substantial difference for the Packers. So I think in the first game of the season for both these teams, neither one of these offenses really clicked well. I think that's pretty natural, and they just weren't in their mid-season rhythm. Most teams, of course, want to come out of the gates in that mid-season rhythm and looking like a mid-season team right out of the gate on that first game. But the reality of it is, it's a trade-off. You know, you're protecting your players in the preseason so they're able to play in the first game of the season, and that because of that trade-off, you'd lose reps that even your seasoned veterans could really use. And especially in the Packers situation with bringing in Kendricks and Martellus Bennett, I think we saw that the fact that they didn't get as many reps with Aaron as maybe some other teams would with their starting quarterback, it showed. There were times where they just weren't on the same page. Same with the offensive line. I think there was at least one pretty substantial breakdown, but Aaron's just not. I don't get the impression he was really comfortable with them for the bulk of that game. So I think really, in my estimation, this game is going to come down to a couple of things. One, it's going to come down to which offense really starts to click better. Because, like I said, neither of these offenses clicked really well in the first game of the season. I think it's going to come down to which one of these offenses can start clicking and moving the ball consistently. And secondly, it might actually come down to which of these offenses can have that kind of rhythm on a single key drive that might put them over the edge and secure the win. So I don't really see this being a shootout. I think it will be a fairly high-scoring affair. I do expect that the Packers defense will play pretty well, just like they did last game. I would say I'm a little hesitant to pick the Packers as a win in the I don't even know what they're called, the new dome, but down in Atlanta. But I still think that the Packers really are the better team overall. I think that Atlanta had a great run last year, but we saw in the Super Bowl it looks like that kind of fizzled out. So I kind of expect the Packers to pull this one out. I'm going to go with this is going to be a 24-21 game. I don't think we'll put up 30 points on this very fast Atlanta Falcons defense, but I think we'll put up enough points to win the game. Oh, I almost forgot. Jump on at halftime. I go live every halftime. We're going to talk about a few of the key stats that I saw in the first half, and I'm going to read some of your comments and see what your thoughts are on the first half. And we'll just have a little bit of a short banter going into the second half.